This is the Triple Shield of Light meditation from Arthur of Britain, Universal Archetype for Healthy Chakra Development. It is for grounding, inner harmony, and protection. Sit comfortably in a place where you can be free of interruptions for 20 minutes or so. Sit with your spine erect, either in a chair or cross-legged on the floor. If you are on the floor, sitting on the edge of a cushion or a folded blanket will tilt your pelvis and lower your knees and allow you to maintain an erect spine without effort. Begin with 3 complete breaths, consciously drawing the breath all the way down to your lower lungs so that your abdomen expands on the in-breath and deflates on the out-breath. Deep breath in now to the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and out to the count of 4, drawing the abdomen back towards the spine and expelling all the used air. Inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhaling 1, 2, 3, 4. And one more deep, complete breath in and out. Relax your breathing now, breathing normally, just allowing your body to breathe itself. And imagine that in the ground beneath you, there is a glowing sphere of light. The upper surface of this sphere touches the soles of your feet, or your thighs, buttocks, and ankles if you're sitting cross-legged. And from its lower surface, a strand of light reaches deep into the heart of the planet, down to the very molten core of the earth, symbolizing your connection with the earth and keeping you grounded, stable, and safe. With the breath now, begin to raise this sphere of light up into your feet and your legs, to the top of your thighs, so that your legs and feet are contained within it. This part of your body corresponds to the element earth. Think of mountains and valleys, forests, grasslands, deserts, and fields of grain. The blessings of earth are stability and strength, nourishment and support. Your sense of being grounded, of being solidly and strongly connected to earth, gives you a stable foundation on which to construct the rest of your personality. You can perhaps offer thanks to this precious element that nourishes and supports you, and accept with gratitude the blessings of earth as you affirm to yourself, I am grounded. I am stable and safe. I am strong. I am nourished. I am supported. Repeat this to yourself and experience the truth of it. I am grounded. I am stable and safe. I am strong. I am nourished and supported. I am grounded. I am stable and safe. I am strong. I am nourished and supported. With the breath now, raise the ball of light to the level of your waist. The pelvic area is the part of your body that corresponds to the element water. While earth represents your physical body, water represents the energy of emotion. Where earth is solid and stable, water is fluid and changeable. It conforms to the shape of its container. Think of the many ways that water can manifest. Take yourself in your imagination to a mountain lake. The surface is calm and still, and reflects the surrounding mountains and the clouds overhead. Allow yourself to feel the silence and the deep peace of the waters. And then take yourself to a stream high in the mountains. Here the water flows swiftly. Imagine that you can hear the happy bubbling sound the water makes as it falls over rocks on its way down the mountain. Go in your mind to visit a mature river where the movement is slow, barely perceptible in fact. And then visit Niagara Falls, where millions of gallons of water fall every second from a great height, creating a roar that drowns out all other sound. Imagine being on a mountaintop in the early morning, watching the mist in the valley below slowly evaporate as the sun rises. And then take yourself to the North or South Pole, where water is locked in the ice of the polar caps. Water corresponds to emotional energy. Like water, our emotions are changeable. In the course of the day, or sometimes within hours or minutes, we can feel happy and sad, anxious and calm, angry and relaxed. It is the firm grounding in the earth that creates the container for the flowing energy of emotion. If there is no container, if we are not grounded, emotional energy can feel out of control. Or at the other end of the continuum, if the container is too small or too rigid, emotional energy cannot flow. When these two feminine elements of earth and water are in balance, emotional energy can flow freely within appropriate boundaries. Raise the sphere of light to the level of your shoulders now, and think of the element fire. Fire, too, can wear many faces. Fire can be the gentle glow of a candle flame, the comfort and security of a campfire, or the raging energy of a forest fire that is part of the natural cycle of death and rebirth. There are certain plant species that can germinate only after a fire, which cleanses the debris and opens the forest to the light. Fire is purifying and transformative. We refer to our life challenges as tests of fire, and it is through our tests of fire that the soul is tempered and strengthened and recognizes its true purpose. Experience tempers and tests us, just as a swordmaster tempers and tests the steel of a great sword. The steel is heated and beaten over and over again, and through this process, all of the impurities and weaknesses are removed, and the sword reaches towards perfection, flexible and strong. Think of the sacred sword Excalibur, its blade so perfect that it sings. It is the sword of truth that will serve you in your journey through the myths of King Arthur. Raise the sphere of light now above your head. the part of the being that corresponds to the element air. The blessings of air are inspiration and life. When we are born, our first breath signals our emergence into physical reality as a separate being. It is our first action within physical form, the beginning of a new life. We are told that God breathed life into the first human created. We are inspired by the sacred breath. And just as we seek to create balance between the feminine elements of earth and water, so do we need balance between the masculine elements of fire and air. Without air, fire cannot burn. Without fire, air would be too cold to sustain life. The entire body is now filled and surrounded by the glowing sphere of light, connected to the heart of the planet by a strand of light from its lower surface. Within the feminine elements of earth and water, we balance and harmonize the strength, stability, and solidity of the physical body with the flowing energy of the emotions. And within the masculine elements of air and fire, we integrate the power of mind with the energy of fire that brings ideas and inspirations into physical form. This is the first shield of light, and as you probably know, what you imagine and where you put your focus creates your reality. So imagine that the shield of light is protective and that all negative energy simply bounces off it. Negative words, negative thoughts, feelings, or actions in your environment simply bounce off the shield of light and you are safe inside. You can perhaps give that energy a symbolic form, little colored balls perhaps, that bounce off the shield of light, or little arrows that bend and break as they come into contact with it. Only energy that is loving, empowering, and positive can penetrate the shield of light and reach you on the inside. Imagine now a second glowing sphere of light above your head. The lower surface touches your crown, and from the upper surface, a strand of light reaches high into the heavens, symbolizing your connection with the spiritual source, however you conceive that to be. As you bring the sphere of light down over your body, you are going to breathe light into each of your chakras, the energy centers in your body that are places of interchange between spiritual, mental, emotional, and physical energy. As you use the breath to bring the sphere of light down over your body, open and energize each chakra by breathing light into it, and imagine the chakra clear and in balance. At the crown, you can imagine a cone of light, the point touching the top of your head and opening upwards. And at the base of the spine, the root chakra opens towards the ground. All the other chakras open both in the front and the back of the body, like two cones of light whose points meet at the chakra. So breathe light now into Sahasrara, the crown chakra at the top of your head, into Ajna chakra, the third eye center in the middle of your skull, into Visuddha chakra at your throat center, Anahata chakra at your heart center, Manipura chakra at your solar plexus. Svadhisthana chakra just below your navel. And Muladhara chakra, the root chakra at the base of your spine. And now breathing the light down your legs and beneath your feet. The glowing sphere of light from above, the second shield of light, now becomes integrated with the sphere of light from below. From the lower surface, a strand of light reaches deep into the earth, keeping you grounded and safe. And from the upper surface, a strand of light reaches high into the heavens, your open and clear connection to the source. And you can perhaps see now, or sense, or feel, that the strand of light that reaches down into the earth and the strand of light that reaches up to the source form a continuous column of light through your chakras, so that you are the bridge. You are the place of integration and balance and harmony between heaven and earth, spirit and matter. And where those two strands of light meet, at your heart center, here, at the core of your being, the essence of who you are, is a third source of light, your inner light. Breathing into that light now, your inner light at the heart center, expanding it with each breath to fill your heart, to fill your torso, expanding into your limbs and your head and beyond your physical body to fill your energy field and create the third shield of light. Filled and surrounded now by the triple shield of light, from below, from above, and from within. You can allow yourself to sink deeply down to deeper and deeper levels of mind, deeper levels of awareness and understanding, deeper and deeper levels of knowing. Safe within the triple shield of light, you can take some time to simply be. And when you are ready, you can begin to bring yourself back to full conscious awareness, bringing with you a sense of peace and safety, and bringing with you the image of the triple shield of light that you can keep with you always, a gentle reminder that you are safe, firmly grounded in the earth, with an open and clear connection to spirit, honoring your own inner light. And if you like, you can take some time to record your experience in your Quest journal.